Greetings, beloved viewer, friends and human family. I come to you today to discuss the fact that Neptune is coming out of retrograde and is conjuncting the planet Chiron in Pisces. So Neptune is a blue planet. You can visualize it, you can sense it, you can feel its energy. It is on your third eye. It is very, very powerful. It is the planet that connects to our dream world. And so by coming into direct, moving through the constellation in a direct fashion, it will be able to show us what dreams we are able to ground and manifest and what is illusion. Chiron will help emphasize the fact that wounds needs to be will come forward, that the wounds that we may still carry will be brought to the forefront in order to be addressed, healed and released. Neptune is very much about overcoming addiction. It can have a tendency to bring us into addiction, but it's also here to release the addiction, to overcome the addiction. So whatever wounds are coming for you, I would strongly suggest during this period to avoid seeking to address your emotions through tobacco, alcohol, drugs. Avoid all those lower, those old means of escapes in order to heal those energies. And Chiron will also be able to help us anchor this higher frequency, because it is a planet that's settled in light and life. It's very powerful, very spiritual planet. And so when they conjunct, they are helping each other, and they're helping us with this south node that is now here. So help release addiction to move into Virgo, which is higher health and alignment with greater well-being. So we are able to see a great awakening on the world stage, and the challenge is to balance the inner truth with the outer plane, understanding that the nature of the outer world is always changing. It is a facade, it is a mirror. There is really no substance except the inner power of those beings that are interacting within the hologram. And so it is essential that you understand that your inner world is really what is the most important, and it is really what you have to harmonize with. So letting go of struggle as much as possible, and to balance out the soul and the ego, so that the relationship, the two eyes, soul and ego, so the letting go of that struggle and moving into an alignment with your soul purpose, aligning your soul and your spirit in order to discover your life meaning and plan and destiny. Once you align with your plan, your life plan, the whole world will align with you. And so it's also about allowing your consciousness to rise, dissolving the veils, moving from individual perspective, ego-centered perspective, to a collective understanding that is only one life. Everybody's part of you and connected on some superconscious level. Then moving into higher universal energies, universal consciousness, and you align through that, through love, acceptance. And so connecting to your soul will to become one with that will, the will of source within, is really what the wisdom is about. It's about moving into a flow where things can be gracious and easy. It's also about developing new senses. For the intuition is a powerful sense, but that opens up to new senses, new ways of perceiving things, and essentially to learn to sync with your heart and to feel with your mind, rather than to do the opposite, to sync with your mind and to feel with your heart. That's the old way. Now it's like syncing with your heart. Let the heart be the driving force, and feel with your mind what is how things work, and what is the potential, the possibility. And from there we become more creative, and we are able to move into to higher form of expression, and we feel free and liberated. I thought I would offer some through the card some spirit guidance. So I will pull out 4 cards. The first card is come from the Master Guide. It is what is the highest wisdom we need to understand, and here we have life purpose. So it confirms what I was saying, that your life purpose is really what you need to understand, to figure out why did you come to the earth for. And so once you get that, you will be able to align with that your own soul, your own heart. That's really it's always there, but it's the ego sometimes is creating resistance. I'm quite aware of that within my own experience. The second card is the Pathfinder guide, which is the Earth path. And so here, what we need to understand is the direction. Moving into the right direction and staying focused in that direction, following whatever life is reflecting you, and following your heart in the same time. The third card is what action do we need to take? And here we have empowerment, so it's about self-empowerment. It's about discovering those power, those inner senses I was talking about, to move into new strengths, new ways of feeling your inner self, to let your inner self being empowered, to be more of who you really are, to discover who you really are. And the general message that is being addressed to us is the higher self. So the higher self is the bridge between us and the higher planes of spirit. It is about bringing down this energy, or connecting up to the sky, to the higher planes, or bringing it down to ourselves in order to create a bridge, and to because a higher self is connecting also to all the other part of our soul family, our soul group, our spirit guide. And so that once we integrate those frequencies, the veils are dissolving, and we are able to be more clear about the direction of our life and understand our life purpose. I hope this message was interesting to you. I wish you much joy, happiness on this beautiful day. I send my love and light to you, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again very soon. Namaste.